I mean, I'm down with whatever.
You're down with whatever? What about playing D&D? Like
ready.
on Twitch right
Yeah,
now?
I'm ready.
I'm
that
ready
we're
for
live
D&D
on?
right
Hey,
now.
we're here.
So, hello.
Hello.
And welcome to Legends of Bahari. Woo! Wait, which way am I going?
Am I here?
Okay. I will stay here.
Right there.
Everywhere.
Right
Hello!
there.
We're professionals.
Yeah.
I'm the Dungeon Master. Watch this. And first of all, I want to thank Guild Gaming for letting us play here.
Oh,
They're the best.
yes.
Because, you know, it's not because I work here. And it's because of them I survive.
And no, they do not have Lorcana in stock.
Damn.
Asking.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna leave now.
I only came for the Lord Home.
What's Lorcana?
What? Lorcana is like Bugs Bunny and stuff, right? That's
Yeah, that seems about right?
Deep, deep, deep.
Beep, beep.
We're starting off real strong.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
We are.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, welcome to the game. Appreciate you all coming in. Just remember that we are still quite new to this. Me new, and we're constantly improving things as we struggle on. So with that, let's do a brief introduction, and then I'll do the recap and go on. So let's introduce our players. We're gonna start on this end.
Hi, I'm Ravinia. I am playing Muse, who is a tiefling sorcerer. Storm sorcerer, specifically.
Hello. I'm Strongbeard Game. And I play Gunvor, a monk druid. It's nothing more than to get into a good fight. Got to sleep sometimes.
Sometimes.
Just
Sleep
some,
sometimes.
sometimes punches
Is
and
that
then immediately goes to
sleeping
sleep.
in game and not just sleeping
you know
in
what?
game?
Sometimes the lines are blurred.
No.
When life imitates action.
Which is it? I'm Mike. I'm playing Cajun, the Minotaur, barbarian fighter, battle master.
Who's also very cursed.
Oh yes. My wisdom is going down as we speak. It's plummeting. As it is.
Hey, did you get your strong boy?
Boy. My name's Olivia, and I am playing Cleo. She's a half-elf rogue. And, yeah, I got a pet rat. His name's Silo, and he's so cutie. And yeah.
Sure nothing bad will ever happen.
Oh.
Ooh.
I said I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen.
That's
My
You
rat?
said
Was
it.
that at
You
my
can't
rat?
say
You
those
said
things.
it in
Why
a
would you say
certain
that,
way,
Aaron?
though, that gave me immediate anxiety.
And I'm Tommy. I'm playing Captain Alexander, the cursed captain of the Howling Helmsman.
I need to get everyone else on this curse train.
Now I'm good.
Aren't we all
There's
cursed?
enough curses going around.
Well, I think we solved one curse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
So
a
no
little
longer
better.
cursed over there.
No longer cursed.
so long.
The
I
big
mean,
curse.
He still seems to be transforming into animals, so I mean, he could very well still be
Grr.
cursed.
Go.
Okay, so a quick recap, guys. You all arrived at the ship that's surrounding the island of Fog. You all decided to board the ship. Above it, there were some oddities. There were people stuck in time, right where they were. A ghostly wind that moved across. And you guys got to find out it was Time Ray that steals time.
I mean, he kind of gave me some time back, so
He did.
I thought he was a nice guy.
He's a given and he taketh. Gave to some people. And then while you were out exploring, you found out that there was a mutiny being planned. But of course, it was stopped in the nick of time.
Oh,
Ew.
uh,
Stop.
Never again. So it was stopped in the nick of time. You guys realized you could essentially unfreeze people by actually dealing them a little bit of damage. One of the people was not who they looked like. They were a Cambion. Snapped another guy's neck, told you that things just were kind of not working out the way their mother wanted, and disappeared. Going along, I believe you guys went through to the bottom deck. You have captured all the mutineers, have kind of wrapped them up still in their time-locked area. Anyone who was not like part of the mutiny, you've awakened out, and you have them moving goods to prepare to move to your ship. You have not unstuck the higher-ranking members of the crew who were in the map room. You also realized...
Well, they were planning the mutiny too, weren't they? Or no, they
No,
were
they were
being
one-
mutinied against.
Yeah, they were the ones who were going to be attacked. But you guys have not unstuck them out of time. You also have a map, and it comes out of a bullseye lantern with a little gem, and it displays. I realize this island apparently moves. It is on the back of a dragon turtle. A real big dragon turtle.
Total.
That's not where we're starting. We're starting in the captain's cabin.
Dun dun dun.
Uh-oh. I'm not fearing my life at all. It's, just another
I
day.
just had like an extra week or so to figure out what's going on in here. That's all.
You find nothing of interest. You walk back to the crew.
Damn.
Okay. So
Great.
you see your crewmates begin to head down below as you walk up to the cabin. First thing you notice that the door is of much better design than the rest. You can also smell probably some kind of packaged incense or something to keep it from smelling like the dirty, sweaty sea that it is. The door is very slightly ajar, enough that you can see that there is some light behind it. It is a steady light.
Okay. I'm going to use Gust and push the door open while staying a few feet back.
Okay. The door is oiled enough where a gust is actually enough to just keep edging it open. When you do, you see that there are candles, and they are kind of in these housings with mirrors to increase how much light they give. But you notice something off about the flame. It is not flickering. It is just a flame. It's almost as if someone drew it. It's a picture.
Okay.
You notice that on the shelf, it looks like papers that look they're about to fall over, but they've stopped about a quarter of the way down. There is a beautiful desk. It looks like it's been treated over years. It has maps and papers and a beautiful ornate box in front of it. The box has gold and green gildwork. You would also notice there is a beautiful kind of bed that looks like it's made to like fold out for more room. When it folds up, it looks like it becomes like more like seating area, and a large chest as well in a wardrobe. But everything still has that like in motion kind of look to it.
Do I recognize this kind of magic or
Roll me an
spell?
Arcana.
That's probably good enough. That's a 19.
19. So with a 19, you've never seen it before, but you have heard that very powerful magic can affect time. You
Okay.
can only assume that something here is doing the same.
And do I see any people or creatures in that room?
Would, in fact. You see a cat that looks like it's kind of stopped, like it was like mid. It has a beautiful choker around its neck,
Door.
little red gem.
I thought I knew Speak with Animals. That must be a different game.
It's okay. I also have a plethora of characters.
Yeah.
I know exactly how that. Yeah, she's kind of mid.
Okay, so I am going to. About how heavy do I think that box on the table looks? the small one.
It would depend on the wood and how much metal material was used. It's probably under a certain hand's.
A certain hands ability. Okay, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and send it into the room, and my goal is the small chest on the desk to start, and I'm gonna try and get that and bring it back to me.
Okay, so make me a check using your spell casting modifier, as if you were making a spell attack.
Okay. Which is
So that would be
my
your
wisdom?
charisma plus your proficiency.
oh, my charisma. Oh, you're right. 13.
13. So your spectral hand reaches out, and as it gets to the box for a second, it slows down, and then continues forward, lifts the box, gently starts to put it next to you. As it does, it kind of starts to not get some of the papers, and those papers kind of slowly start to fall and then don't finish. It's now
Interesting.
box. Sitting position.
Okay. I'm going to take the box and I'm going to open it if I
Okay.
can.
So it doesn't have any lock on it. It looks like it's a simple, just almost like one of those like lifts. One of those like lift it up. So you lift up the box, and then you notice that there's a small kind of compact little journal in there. And then when you lift it up to like where you look in it, instead of a mirror, there is a portrait, a small but very detailed portrait of a beautiful woman with auburn hair, very soft, like blue-green maybe eyes, and her smile is just it's just enchanting. She's just a very beautiful, and even though she's wearing what looks to be like commoner clothes, she doesn't make them look that way. Roll me a charisma save.
23.
For a second, you find yourself enthralled with the picture of this woman, and it almost kind of looks at you. You almost thought it just kind of blew you a kiss or told you it loved you, and you mean like,
Interesting. I'm going to take out the journal and close the thing. So I'm going to go to the last page of the journal.
Okay. My dearest beloved, I have missed you these long journeys, but once I'm able to find this place, treasures in it will finally allow us to be wed. I wouldn't have gotten this far without you. I constantly look upon your visage. It's almost like you're with me every time. You've made it, just as you said we would, to the island. I'll be taking a team and we'll be embarking. And then the queen will grant my own peerage. Once that happens, I'll come back. Despite anything my family said, we will be wed. I care not for your station. I just long for your sweet embrace.
So this is, I would guess this is the journal of the noble that we are going after, that we're trying to help.
It is.
Okay. Oh, that one wasn't nearly as nice as the one that was cocked. A 9.
This guy's definitely enthralled. Head over heels. Head over heels. Whoever this woman, he is absolutely in love with.
Okay. I'm going to stick all that in my bag of holding for now, and then I'm going to peek around the room and see if I see any keys specifically. I'm looking for like keys or things to unlock other places.
He likes her, but his first love be the sea.
You would actually not a set of keys, but you would see that where the cat is kind of laying on is on some papers, and it looks like you would see a it's like using it like a thing to prop its head on, as cats do. You would see a small like pouch that would hold some such things like a pouch that would be on your hip,
Okay.
where you would hold those kinds of things in. Looks like the cat is kind of like nestled partly into it though.
Okay. How far in the room is the cat? Would I be able to like hold the door frame and reach an arm in and maybe grab the cat by its collar without submerging my whole body in the room?
Yeah, if you do one of these like real big.
Mm-hmm. So that I still have this hand to in case I start feeling stuck.
Yeah.
So I think she's gonna try and do that and try and kind of grab the cat by the scruff of its neck, by its collar,
Okay.
and with a thumb try and grab the bag as well, and get the cat out of there.
Okay. So athletics or acrobatics?
Oh,
Allow you to choose
No.
one of those you would like to.
Acrobatics.
Of course. Give me an acrobatics check.
That's 12.
Well, all right. So you are able to hold on to the door just barely and to reach out. Your fingertips are just got it. Now roll me a wisdom saving.
That's an 11.
11. So as you do this, you feel yourself slowing. You feel yourself becoming more lethargic. Your motion, your range of motion is just slowed down. You should have already pulled back by now. You should already be on the other side of the door. And as this happens, you feel a breeze behind you. But it's odd. The direction is wrong. And as the breeze goes into the room, it becomes a ghostly vestige. Just kind of moves past you for a second. Almost looks at you, but ignores you. And then sinks down below into the lower decks.
Do I recognize this creature?
Ooh,
12.
it
I,
is-
I like 12 today,
It
apparently.
is some sort of rape
Mhm.
or ghost. You know, like gas or something like that, but you're not quite sure. Something in that family of undead. So, as you're kind of catching your breath seeing that, you are able to grab the cat that is kind of almost like 12 into the bag. You realize now what you didn't see was, like, did the over-under thing, and you pulled them both outside.
Okay. Whew.
A spooky ghost.
The gem on the cat's neck gently closed, and then the cat gets like moves around, being kind of like a little oddly calm.
Okay. I'm going to just untangle the cat from the pouch and set the cat on the ground. I'm assuming the cat knows the ship, so, whatever. I can't talk to it right now, so.
It's sitting there and it's looking up at you,
Okay.
like watching you,
Okay.
like seeing what you're gonna do.
Okay. And I'm going to open up the pouch and see what's in it.
In the pouch, you see a very roll up scrolls, 2 of them, and you see one ornate stone. I will say you've seen these stones enough. You know that it's a sending stone.
Hmm.
So it is to send a message to a specific person. The 2 scrolls, you examine them. No need to roll for this. They are animal messenger.
Oh.
Note and fly out.
Nice. I'm going to look down at the cat that's looking at me and give it a little scritch and say, I wish. Do you know of anything else that's important in that room that I should look for?
Well, I also would check under the bed.
Whoa! Oh. How are you?
As the gem glows.
Oh. Well, isn't that a nice trick? Under the bed. What's under the bed?
Where he keeps his valuables.
Oh.
Assume you're a pirate.
Well, yes, but I'm also looking for your master. What happened here?
Ran out of mice.
No.
You were frozen.
Was I? Thought it was just a really good nap.
No. I think some time has passed.
I feel fine.
Well, that's good. I'll reach into my bag and pull like a little. I assume I have like basic ration meats, dried meats, and whatnot. Pull out a little piece and set it out for the cat.
How gracious of you.
And then, where is the bed in the room?
It would be a little deeper in.
Mm.
Like I said, it looks like it can fold up and down. You see it's in the down position currently. And he just kind of knows his head over there.
Well, I'm not quite sure that I can get in there right now.
Where is my person?
That's an excellent question. I'm trying to find them.
Because I'll have to find a new person.
Well, you can stay with me for now until we do.
All right, I suppose I can.
What do I call you?
Ah. I'm sorry. Hemmingsworth.
Hemming-
Third tacked on there.
He's the
Hemmingsworth.
one and only. Hemmingsworth.
Hemmingsworth, my friend has a rat with her that is her friend.
Oh.
You
oh.
are not to eat that rat.
Yay.
I suppose if you keep me fed with other things, I can leave it alone.
Well, if you're starving,
I
then
am a
it's one
gentleman
thing,
after
but I'll make sure you're not starving.
Perfect.
How do I want to do this?
I did that to myself. I didn't even do it on purpose.
I'm gonna try and send my mage hand, I guess, underneath the
So it will grasp something, and then it's
tug it, but it can't.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
That's a body.
Well, we might have to come back for that.
well,
Let's go find your master first and find my people as well.
my person hasn't been too great lately.
What's going on with him?
Well, he just spends his days looking at that stupid little box.
The portrait is very interesting. I don't recognize her from back home.
I don't know. She lives in a very dirty area.
Oh, I see.
Plenty of rats, though.
Mm-hmm.
So not so bad.
There were, I remember from my childhood.
I've always lived in a really nice place.
One could say a silent.
No, very lucky.
Thank you.
Well, let's see if we can get more information from your owner as soon as we find him.
You should know he's like bright orange with stripes.
Like a orange tabby.
Yeah.
Oh, is he one of the fluffy ones, the really
Yeah.
pretty ones, like the fluffy white chest and the
Mhm,
fluffy?
No.
Yeah.
The gym always kind of like gives a little vibe, like it almost like glows almost every time he looks at
Where did you get this?
Oh, well, my master, my person got it for me.
So that you could communicate all the time.
Yes. He sometimes likes intelligent conversation.
Is he a sorcerer or a wizard?
Oh no, it's just my person's very average.
All right.
There's
Well,
no special abilities. He does have a quite amount of items that he's special in.
well, you'll have to show me where those are. But first, I need you to find me him. So if he was not in his quarters, where would he probably be?
My person went on the little ship towards that.
Oh. Interesting. So I
Now
can
you're on deck,
see.
almost like the fog is parting a little thinner, and you see the island.
Okay. Are there any other small boats on this boat? We have our own small boat.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can see there's like a few left here. Like half the boats on this would have been on this ship. Would be half. Doesn't be like mad bits of math, but half. Yeah, about half are gone.
Okay.
He took a few of the more burly, uncouth ones with him.
All right. Well, let's find my people and give them that information because I think they're looking for him below deck. And I'm gonna head down deck, put the cat on my shoulder.
Yeah. He's gonna go like, oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And
Absolutely.
head down to see what they're doing.
This is. You have You have your horns.
My horns were cut off, so they're only little tiny nubs coming out that go back like this.
Yeah.
They're just little tiny.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of like getting like comfortable. He's kind of like leaning a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, right there. It's a lot of fur. Very soft. He's kind of soft purring. This is good. All right, let us be off, person.
Muse.
Of course. Person Muse.
I'd prefer lady, please.
Oh, did not know you were someone of peerage. Excuse me.
Lady
I
person
flip around my
moves.
ring and show him my signet.
I peerage myself.
Then I will call you sir, and you can call me lady.
All right, my lady, let's continue on. So, you will continue to make your way. Mean whilst.
Wilts.
Down below.
Giggity.
So you guys were on the second deck. You were at where the kitchens were, and you essentially now tied up all the mutineers. As you are actually walking up, you see a kid, a young boy, walking up, even though he has like tattoos like all over him. And he's walking up with some people like, all right, you and you, move this stuff up. If you give me any lip, I swear I will break your knees. They're just like, horse quartermaster. What's with you? You with those other people?
Yes, and who are you?
Joining up.
You are.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Apparently we were stopped in some magic freakery. Then went from being who I was to this.
What were you before?
Older.
Oh.
Much older.
It doesn't seem that time is moving here as it properly should.
You got that right.
And where's your master? The cat says that he's across on a ship.
Yeah. They all went across. Listen, floating shit, like all that fog, something definitely not right. I voted to stay. Then I got caught in this. So maybe I should have went. Ugh.
Or perhaps now they're trapped on that island and unable to return.
Place is probably cursed. It's just like kind of like stops and thinks a moment. Well, it's a pleasure, but guess I got work to do. Your captain, I suppose, gave us a few tasks.
And where is he now?
Down below.
Can you send me in the right direction, please?
And he will essentially show you the best. And you see another guy, and he just kind of starts barking orders. And it's really funny watching adults, like, kind of, it's like, kid. But you can insinuate that he was a older man before he became small just by his mannerisms and way of talking. It doesn't really sound right because it's like, he wants to like, oh, he was like, huh, and, yeah.
His voice hasn't actually changed yet. It's cracking
yeah.
every time he tries to yell.
He's just like, I'm gonna have to go through all of this again.
Mm-hmm.
Is he
Grow hair.
pre-puberty?
He is. He's like right at the cusp. He gets to start it fresh.
Right again.
Like that horrible 12, you know, like right.
You better move your
Over
arses.
again. It's a rough go.
As I'm walking past rooms, I'm going to kind of just peek indoors and see if I recognize anything specific, or notice any symbols from noble families that I know, or
Nothing really hanging. You do. It looks like your crew has tied up. They are also stuck in hell. That are also stuck from time before. You do see a room with a guy who's on the ground with his head twisted in a way that looks very unnatural. He's kind of laying there. He is not stuck. He's very dead. Every now and then you do feel that fade. As you go down to the bottom, roll me a wisdom save.
that was better. 19.
19. Nice. So you feel yourself slowing down, but you're able to walk normally.
What happens to the cat?
Cat. Wow. Cat's absolutely fine.
Okay. do you feel that, Sir Hemingway?
It's a Schrodinger cat.
Hemmingsworth.
Ah, I did. Very odd. Very odd indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to similar feeling when I was taking my nap.
Mm-hmm.
So, you will find them in the mess as you guys were literally going through everything, deciding what you were taking and what you were leaving here. And you got younger.
Yes.
You got
That's what I
younger.
said. I thought the race were really nice.
Mhm.
I feel energized, better than I've ever been.
That pinch in your back that you
Yeah,
can never
it's like,
quite get is
cream
like.
saw, you don't work
Yeah,
that.
just kind of pop right out. There we go.
I turned 17.
You also
Yeah, just
By like
one
a
year.
year. I think it was like a year.
it's only a year. Yeah, not even noticed.
Older, right?
1 year older.
Oh, okay.
Year older.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby.
All right. So as you walk in, you see essentially, I think it was you tying up the rest. So you would find him tying up the rest of the others, as you haven't removed them. They're still in the time lock. Did not untime them.
No, they aren't. They should still be in time. Stop. I'm just pretty ready to wait.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So you guys still have the last deck to explore. Oh, these must be the other people you mentioned.
They are. I made a
Hello.
friend.
Hi, kitty cat.
I was in the captain's quarters, but there's something going on up there. There's some sort of wraith around the ship as well.
Yes.
I found out from Sir Hemmingsworth here that
Sir Hemmingsworth.
the
Sir.
Peter.
that the that our noble is probably on the island just outside the ship. And what's all this? Why are you tying people up?
They're not part of our crew.
But some were loading things to our ship.
Part of our crew.
Okay. All right.
It's a eat or be eaten world out there now,
Mm.
and we're eating.
And we're eating.
Yeah.
Mm.
And we eat.
What do you plan to do with them?
I mean, I feel like we could have used a few more bodies at the last, pickup. So, it's to fill in those gaps.
Mm. So you're
Plus-
going to tie them up and then offer them an ultimatum, if that's your plan.
Well, I mean, some of them are willing. You saw the young old man boy.
I did.
He's going to be our quartermaster underling for Gunvor.
Hmm. Lovely.
Shall raise him right.
I don't doubt your credibility. The cat also knows where some valuable things are hidden, but I don't feel comfortable going after it myself. We might need a team.
My person left them.
Oh, you were back at the captain's quarters.
I was.
Well, we can go back up there before we head off the ship.
Person who I own. They
What are you
feed
talking-
me. They pet me. I own them.
How are you?
I own them.
So as he's speaking, you see that
I mean-
Jim is-
Isn't it fascinating?
Sure.
I've heard you green lots a little slow on the uptake.
Mm.
So
Oh, we're not doing that.
I
Understand just fine.
excellent, excellent. That'll speed things up. To Mike.
I
There we go.
Use big boy voice.
Well, kitty cat, I just have two questions for you.
Hemmingsworth.
Hemmingsworth,
Continue.
are you going to pledge your new allegiance to your new captain?
Oh, so this is a takeover, I see.
Ha, you catch on fast.
Damn.
And what benefits would there be?
You didn't answer my question.
I suppose I thought this is negotiation.
Oh no. It determines my follow-up question. Next one is, do cats swim?
Ah, I see. You're one of them. Unrefined.
He is a pirate after all. What were you
That's
expecting?
true. So what about my person?
Your person?
Yes.
I'll ask them questions too.
Well, I assume you would return my person, so he.
We have special business with your person.
Oh,
If your person decides to take you back
I
with
mean-
them, or you with them, but we have a contract with your person, not with you.
well,
So
I will ask to.
that's a pretty gem you
I'll
got
ask to
there.
hold
I
judgment
wonder how much
until
that fetches
My
at the
person
market.
has been recovered.
Might take that.
Captain, the cat has been helpful to me in finding things so far.
I'm thinking about it.
He's on my shoulder.
We just stop talking.
The cat has been very helpful for me in finding valuable things on the ship. I would like to continue using the cat while it is useful.
As long as the cat
Quid pro quo.
is helpful to the crew, then cat can stick around.
It's a cat.
I mean, talking cat, I guess.
It is a talking cat, but I don't know what you wanted to bring down the sails.
No, just is helpful to the crew, I suppose.
Well, I did help on this ship. You would notice the lack of mice.
Okay.
You look at it like.
Before we simply throw it to a shark, I can suggest that we find out what we can from it on this ship.
I am totally fine with
Yeah,
keeping the cat around.
No, it's like behind.
I
your
was
back.
gonna say I feel like he's like buried in my hair right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
doing his little squeak.
Hold on. What a cat's perception is. An 18 raw. That must be the one you mentioned.
That is Silas, and he is to be unharmed.
Silas, we are in a non-aggression pact right now, my dear boy. No worries for me.
Side eye.
Aggressive.
As a cat of peerage, I do not break my word.
Right. Well, how do we get things out of these rooms where everything is slowed? Or do we kill this wraith? Do you have experience with doing that?
It doesn't seem to be affecting us every time we go into these rooms. And if you get hurt, per se, somebody punches you or something, you seem to be knocked out of it.
Injured.
They don't seem to be bothering us too much. I got a little older, a little stronger, you know. So
Lovely.
I think we should just keep going forward. If we don't have to bother with them, then maybe they won't bother us.
Oh, God.
So,
Tommy's been talking for
in
10
this
minutes.
area-
If you don't get nervous when your DM is mumbling to themselves, I feel.
Counting around the table. 1,
yeah.
2, 3.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so as you all are talking, the wind comes through, and as soon as we hit the room in this area, it doesn't. It's a wraith the whole time, and you see it moving. And one of the tied up people, it just wishes through, and that person becomes 10. Looks like they aged a lot. Like they just get gray and wrinkly, and their skin tears like paper. I'm joking. No, but
Oh.
they age considerably.
I don't like that.
And they become like from 20s to like their 60s.
We better make
The
sure that
bear
thing does
crawl?
not come onto our ship.
Just kind of put in the person in the position they were in. It just floats back down through.
Since I knew that it was a wraith, would I like just know from books I've read and things that wraiths don't like silver?
You have never read about a wraith that affects time.
Oh, huh.
It's in the wraith family.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very, very big aviation.
So I'd have that general knowledge, but not know if it applies to this wraith. Okay.
Quick, somebody throw a clock. Distract
My
it.
own weakness.
A clock. Hmm.
So yeah, it's just.
Well,
Getting
I'd like to
past.
get off this ship as quickly as possible. Would you come and help me really quick and get things from the captain's quarters?
Very well.
I think we should all finish this last floor together, and then
Yeah.
we can all go up, grab the captain's quarters, and leave.
Yes, sir.
That's a really good napping spot down below. I'm willing to show it to you.
Sure.
A napping.
Thanks,
We're
Hemingway.
more interested in gold and magical items than we are in pillows.
Maybe he's like a dragon. He sleeps on gold.
Right. So,
That'd be cute.
coming out, and you can see that it's this doesn't have steps. It is a ladder, almost like a built in to go down to the bottom. It's not another set of steps, so it's a ladder. Who is going down first?
I'm going to telepathically talk to Cleo and tell her let them go first.
I will stop walking. Or just walk at a slower pace so that they can pass me.
I'll go first.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I've been going first. So,
oh, very well. Very well.
I feel that's like kind of my job.
No need to argue. We have pawns for this.
Go ahead.
All of these people we just captured.
You know what? I think you should go first.
You just grab a guy.
A random guy pops.
Oh,
You're right, Captain.
so you just throw him down there.
I just throw a random guy down there.
Damn.
Roll the one.
I'm still
You're
alive.
not able to grab the rings, and he just falls.
Are you alive down there? Hey, you alive?
He just got the wind knocked out of him.
Huh.
Oh boy.
You know, I'm gonna go. That's.
You didn't drop your sword,
Yeah.
did you?
You climb down, and once you're down below, you find him unconscious. He has banged his head. Looks like he's dead, but he is knocked out. Looks like he hit like a beam just the right way.
Nice.
Oh, he's gonna have a concussion.
Little cuckoo birds.
All right. Hey.
Poor
Wake
guy.
up. Oh. Roll me another.
Captain?
Yeah, they're not. No, they
All right, 3 more of you guys climb down that ladder. Let's go.
Huh.
3 more you go, and then I'll be right behind you.
How dark is it down here?
yeah.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Yeah, okay. There is no light.
Okay.
But you do have dark vision. So you're okay. So everything's in grayscale for you. So that's fine. You see that there is just a bunch of crates and what is it? The big wrapped containers, like almost like pallets.
Okay.
Just big pallets and stuff like that with the ropes on them. There's just a bunch of stuff. You wouldn't know what's in here until you started to actually open them up, and you wouldn't know what's in them until you actually kind of. But it's just cargo here. It could be just full stores. It could be other things, but it's not. It's like half filled down here. But you realize further down there is another box, and it is strapped down in a way so it doesn't budge at all, and it's almost given its breath of space away from everything else. It's let's see, about 4 feet wide, about 3 feet tall, and about 10 feet long.
Everything okay down there?
I think it's more storage, but there's an odd looking chest that we may want to look at.
All right.
Can I go down the stairs or ladder down?
Yeah. Perfect, perfectly fine. Yeah, you see the guy unconscious guy you threw down. I feel like he's been propped like to the side.
Does it look dark from up above?
Mhm.
I'm gonna imbue some light on like 3 torches
Mhm.
before those
No
guys
problem.
go down there.
Yep. So they're just holding it, and they're all like, they don't get near that box. They move up to the box and they stop.
I'm gonna climb down the stairs as well with the cat.
I'll follow.
We're at my most comfortable spot here.
I look down at the guy that's unconscious, and I'm just gonna reach out and shocking grasp him, see if it wakes him up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 8 points of damage. He's dead.
Poor guy.
That
His eyes flash with pain and awareness, for he is knocked unconscious
Again.
from the damage.
Oh. Well, I tried. I can't carry him up up that ladder. I hope you can.
Hemmings are like, it's an A for effort.
So, Sir Hemmingsworth, what do you know about that box?
It gives the best naps.
And why?
Well, it's the more you, when you sleep on it, you just feel so at peace. It's my spot. I've slept my way down here since the whole trip.
And have you noticed anything change about yourself?
Well, it was already such an amazing cat peerage performance. But I do feel that I've become even more impressive. Kind of like puffs himself,
Mhm.
which makes the fur just.
I'm gonna pull out my little spyglass and look through it.
Yeah, you see the box is designed, and you see that there are ropes like tying it down, so it does not move.
Is it like glowing, showing that it's magical?
Oh right, that guy.
Yeah, that glass.
You do see a hint of magic, maybe, but it is very faint. As
Okay.
if, it's covered.
Something inside the box maybe is magical, but the thing on the outside is not.
Yeah.
Captain, something inside the box is indeed magical. Not that I think we should be too surprised by that, but I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's Pandora's box. I wonder how heavy it is. Maybe we should just take it on the ship and deal with it later.
Or will it give the ship the same fate that this one did?
I mean, the time wraiths are already cruising around the ship. I don't think they're inside the box. But I mean, that's. Give me that look. All right, we can just open the box if you want.
May I make a recommendation, Captain?
Sure.
What if we take the box up to the top deck, go and find our noble, and then perhaps he can tell us what is in the box before we go around just opening it?
Sure. Let's have our crew members get everything else of value out of this bottom deck, up top, onto our ship, and we'll take this box up top, and we'll deal with it after we go to the island.
Thank you.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So, just to fast forward from here, the box is essentially you would just where the hull is, where things would be lifted. They would use that when the ropes was. They would just pull everything up from there. The removal of the goods in the ship would take quite some time. We're looking at like hours of work.
We got time. We got to go to an island.
Yeah. So is this what you're gonna have them be doing while you guys continue on, or are you gonna wait till this is done?
I'm going to have them do while we're there. Johnny's
the way
leading me
everything
up
is, it's like the first thing to grab down would be like almost like the box is dropped like right down at it. So that'd be the first thing they pull up. Mike, roll me a percentage.
I don't like that.
Do it.
Oh no.
74.
Perfect. So, as they're holding this box up, and the members of this crew, they're all kind of like, okay, and put it up. And as it goes, one of the ropes starts to fray a bit, and the box does end up on deck, but it hits really hard. And the outer shell of the wood just cracks and breaks, and then you realize it's stuffed with rocks and dirt, but in the center of it is a coffin.
Oh.
Definitely don't like that at all.
Yeah, which makes every pirate give it like 20 feet.
A coffin.
Coffin's magical. That's where
Uh-huh.
the magic came from.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Magical coffin.
Magical coffin.
Hemmingsworth, did you know that was in there?
My word. Is that a coffin?
It looks like it.
I don't know if that's the reason why it felt so comfortable to sleep on it. I can check it.
Um,
Can I roll
Perhaps
a rumor
not.
for that?
Yeah.
16.
Now what's the rumor on?
The coffin.
The coffin.
The coffin. I mean, why? I mean, they're transporting a magical coffin with dirt.
Man.
I mean,
So, boy,
Proper burial.
there
In
are
the
a
dirt.
plethora of dark machinations that go through your mind when you think of a coffin with rocks and dirt. The first one, of course, is a vampire.
oh, that's
That is the first thing you
Yeah.
think of. That has to be the dirt that he was brought from, because he has to sleep in his own dirt to remain in slumber. That's exactly what this is. This is a vampire coffin. There's a vampire in there.
could be a vampire.
why? Why on earth would he be transporting a vampire?
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
It was a I believe, if I may,
Go ahead.
my person's infatuation told him he should take it with him.
The girl in the box.
Mm-hmm.
What?
She gives the best treats, by the way.
Hmm.
Not that I don't like it. The meat you gave me mine.
There was a girl in a box.
Yes.
Is
You
the
know
girl
what?
in the box
Actually,
alive?
I pull out the box and I open it in front of Cajun's face.
Oh, charisma saving throw.
Uh huh.
How'd she fit in
I
there?
want to see what happens.
13.
13. You look at the box. You see this
Huh.
beautiful woman, and your first thought is, I wish I could meet her and do whatever she asks of me.
Oh, she's-
And if this is her box, obviously it needs to be protected.
I say all that.
Mhm.
Well, such a beautiful lass. If only I could meet her.
And I slap it
Oh,
shut.
Hush.
And
Hey, where'd she go?
It's still there for just a bit,
Oh.
and it takes a while for it to linger off.
Oh, goodness.
Roll me an Arcana.
12.
12. Okay.
I stinking 12s.
So, actually, I'm gonna give you advantage because you specialize in manipulation. So, give me enough.
I do. That's much better. That's 20.
Okay. You've used spells that have made people more agreeable before. So imagine, if you will, someone charmed someone, but knew they would be away. This is literally something to keep the charm as potent as it is when they were in the presence. So that way, every time you look, it's like they're reeing up on the charm effect. The effect doesn't fade over the distance.
It's impressive and rather smart, actually.
Yeah, what?
I
When you
believe it's
think
a
without The
charm.
initial charm, it's not
It's not as
effective
strong,
or
yeah.
strong. It's meant to more maintain one than to start.
Hmm.
Interesting. Well, shall we clear out the captain's quarters?
What are we doing about the vampire?
Leave it alone.
I mean,
Asking the noble when we find him. I
technically, you don't
suppose.
know it's a vampire. That's just what you assume.
Well, if it is a vampire,
Do you want to disturb the dead?
That's bad omen, Cap.
All the pirates are.
Leave the coffin alone.
very good.
I mean, we could just dump it off the side.
Let's go clear the cap.
No, that'd be bad too. We'll just leave it here on the ship for now.
Very well.
Gabby, you want us to just leave it there?
I just want you to leave it on the top of the ship. Make sure it stays sealed.
Don't
Maybe
touch
we'll
it.
Put the box at the top of it.
Random, but does Lilith know anything about vampires?
Hmm. Good, good.
I gotta go to Lewis. Okay. So Lilith is kind of looking, and if you allow it, she wants to get a closer look at some of the markings on the coffin. So
Don't-
she walks
don't
up
touch
to
it.
it. She kind of just looks around it. Kind of like she has like one of her nails much longer than the other. She kind of just gently glides her hand along.
Lilith. No touching.
She kind of gives you a big smile. That she tells you it is, she doesn't think it's a vampire.
I'm not sure if that's better or worse.
What is it?
She doesn't know, but she doesn't think it's a vampire.
Regardless,
And,
it's dead.
now she's like really up on it, and she tells you some of the magical markings are to keep a, it's like the circle she casts, magic circle. Imagine like that's inscribed along the rim of the coffin, and it's not tuned for undead. It's for a fiend.
Oh, that's way better. Not for
She says in infernal.
This is terrible.
So she says there's a more than likely a fiend, and when she grabs into the soil, she kind of like it burns her a bit.
Mhm.
It's sacred.
Mm.
The dirt is holy. Maybe
Interesting.
like a saint's grave or something. She like goes to a person, starts wiping it on there.
I pull some water off the side of the ship and
Yeah,
dump
yeah,
it
yeah.
onto her hands with shape
Yeah,
water.
it doesn't like it burned her. It's really irritating. Like she tells you the it's like the soil could have came from a holy place.
Hmm.
The little one thinks it's for a fiend.
You should definitely keep it close then.
Yeah.
Can I actually take some of that soil?
Yeah,
Go on, like scoop it into like a vial.
Yeah.
And just kind of like,
you
you know, just in case.
It's not strong enough, but you realize like when you're picking it up, it kind of irritated your skin just a bit.
Huh.
When you look at it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, a little
It makes
ball.
me feel comfortable having that.
Yeah, a little ball of holy dirt.
Holy
She says
dirt.
maybe
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
To the captain's quarters.
To the captain's quarters. Which is right there. We're on the top of the ship.
the cat is gonna hop off, stretch.
He says his most valuable things are underneath the bed over there, but if I go in too deep, I start to slow down.
Oh, we learned this cool trick where we tie a rope around one of us and then they go in. And if they stop moving, we tug the rope.
Sounds brilliant. I used my arm to hold onto a door jamb to get the cat, but I barely made it back out.
Maybe we could just throw a rock at them, I guess, if they stop moving.
So, who's going in?
Can't go up.
Sure. Here I go again. And I make my way to the bed.
Okay. So you start walking. Wisdom saving throw, buddy.
Oh, here goes the skull. Get it, boy.
Why? He's like jamming it in his eye. Get in there.
Is that wisdom?
Yep.
Good at that. 22.
22 is really good.
Yes.
Higher or lower, man?
High.
So you are able to move through it. You lift up the bed where she directed, and you see that there is a chest, and it's kind of there's like loop rings behind it, and it was kind of like chained there, so it wouldn't slide around, kind of deal. So it's not locked, but you're like untangling it to move the chest itself. And when that happens, you see the wraith just fly up and just go right through.
Convoy.
Are you all right?
Tug the rope a bit.
Gunvor, how old are you?
Equivalently 30 years old for one.
So you are 10 years younger. Woo!
Yes.
Convoy.
I seem to be okay.
What a transition. Listen to that.
Well, if you got more
silver
stamina.
in your beard is gone.
Oh,
Your teeth are whiter than ever.
hold the chest. Oh. Oh boy. Oh. Oh boy. And here I come.
Yeah, you just walk out. Man, that has worked out for you guys. I have. It's random, but okay.
While he's bringing the chest out, I'm gonna mage hand and just grab some of the maps and things off of the table and bring those to myself if I can.
Yep.
And then the papers that were falling, I'm curious about those too.
Okay.
I'm just kind of mage handing around the room like,
Yeah. So with that, we'll just say you have most of the documentation that he had in the.
okay.
Gotcha.
So I put the chest down outside the captain's quarters. Yeah. There it is. It looks safe enough.
You looking good, Convoy.
I think the wraith tagged me.
All
It
right.
felt weird. And I sound weird.
Looking at you. Good.
Good. Okay. Should I open it, Captain?
Poke. Cut.
Lilith.
Hmm?
What did we say?
Was making sure he was okay. She said it infernal.
Okay.
I was tasting for curses.
Oh, all right. She was checking. Oh, wait, you can understand infernal, right? Oh, you can't. Okay.
No.
She was checking to make sure you had no curse on you,
Oh, thank you.
and you're good.
Oh, good.
Good.
It's nice.
Good.
I guess I'll
Oh, good.
check the chest. Is it locked?
It is. Chest is locked.
Oh.
All right.
like
I troll the I am troll the thief.
You look at our road and the Minotaur. These two with the tiny hands on them.
That is 100%. Oh,
You didn't have.
That's a 15.
The 15?
Yep.
That's not open.
I'm trying.
You can get another drink.
It's 14.
Yeah, your fine tools.
Ah! No.
You think you could do better?
Yeah.
Why don't you give it a shot?
I feel like you like gingerly, you like kind of like.
Sure, I'll go in.
I'm gonna look at the box with my spyglass really quick before she touches it, and just see if I
Nothing.
nothing. Okay.
Okay.
I watch very closely.
Who's got a battle hammer?
Is it sleight of hand?
It is.
Okay.
It is. You got your thieves.
I have
I do.
Oh.
Oh,
Just in case she doesn't
shit.
get it.
9.
9?
It's a nice box. Let's not smash it to bits. You're pirates. You can't open a chest.
His tool piece is in the way, and you couldn't. So
Okay.
you have to spend a bunch of time just fishing it out.
Try again.
He got 2, so you get 2.
Okay, that's a lot better. 19.
19. Okay.
There we go.
So once you got his piece out of the way, you hear the satisfying click, and the box is now unlocked. So we lift.
Cleo, wait.
Wait.
I know there was that needle the last time.
Mhm. I have her. I'm gonna step back, and I'm gonna open it with Mage Hand.
Yeah. So when the mage hand moves to lift open the box, it breaks apart in his face.
Hmm. Well, I'm glad I did it that way.
Let me use my quarterstaff.
Yeah. So when it does, what no magic was showing, now you realize an abundance is. And you could look inside the box and realize it was lead lined.
Hmm.
And also there's a smear of a darkish reddish liquid also in the inside. But you could roll an arcana for that if you'd like.
I would just ask Lilith, actually.
Yeah, actually.
Lilith, is that
look.
blood or something else?
Hmm.
Lilith, stop tasting everything you see.
Gorgon's blood.
Gorgon's blood.
Gorgon's blood.
Thank you.
Or
Yeah.
Is it cursed?
Above board. Gorgon's blood can stops divination things to look through.
Oh.
So like some mage towers, they like mages would mix Gorgon's blood in the mortar. So like you couldn't magically scry through it because Gorgon's blood literally stops that.
Hmm.
the more you know.
The more you know.
Dun-dun. Oh, we should get one of those.
Oh my god.
You can put it in the edit. That's where you do the edit for YouTube. Oh.
Big brain. Okay. So there is only one item in here. It is what can only be described as a blackened but red veined glowing heart in a pool of a blackish reddish liquid that is kind of like blood, but the heart is
The heart of Davy Jones.
Lilith, don't you dare.
You had a little.
No. No touch. I'm gonna look through my spyglass. So looking at my spyglass at the heart, it's glowing like it's magical.
oh yeah, the heart and the liquids.
How about that rumor?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How
Okay,
about
yeah,
how
yeah.
about that rumor?
How about that rumor?
We all
give
roll
the
rumor?
rolls. You can definitely give me the rumor.
22.
Oh, I can't.
FYI, once again, rumor is a skill I've added to the game. It is not a skill in 5th edition. It's just in this seafaring world. There would be rumor aplenty. And what's really
Scuttlebutt.
fun is, bad or good, you can still get a fantastical amount of knowledge.
17.
9.
9,
15.
15.
I don't know shit. I nat one.
Ah!
22.
So you get the wildest. You almost like a 21, the same amount of information. Just one is completely wrong. The only time where a 1 can still get you some sweet, sweet dialogue. So you immediately see this and you're like, oh, it's like the lost. It's the Dread's heart that was ripped out of his body. And he was dipped in. This is, oh my god, the worst pirate to ever go the seas. They said he was a demon, that he could never die, and they actually split his body parts across the seas to make sure he could never be revived. And now that you have his ship, you've been guided here to resurrect the worst scourge of the seas ever. There you go.
Cleo, go sit down.
Yeah, it's like, go play with your rat in the corner.
You get like a premonition of doom.
Alright.
Oh,
kind of blurted out.
Yeah, just like. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh my god.
Okay.
Then we get to the cursed ship. Then we're all doomed. And we're all gonna die. And it's gonna be terrible.
Can you give me a persuasion check, please?
Oh my god. 11.
Yeah, some of the crew definitely buy it. You know, I've been hearing things on this ship anyway, so there we go. That rumor's starting. So that's starting to spread throughout the crew.
Great. Excellent.
So you've heard. So for everyone else besides Tommy, you guys have heard rumors of like magical rituals that revolve creatures that could normally not be put down, sealed, or put into states of eternal rest by removing pieces of it. That would be the safest way to do so. The legends, you know, some say it is vampires, some say it's like it's happened to gods and things like that, or demigods, or really powerful wizards have separated parts of themselves. Tommy, you've with your role, you've heard rumors, or you've heard a wise tale while you were on the ship. Someone was just kind of telling the story, and it was about a demon, that tried to essentially take over some of the early countries during development, and that a group of holy men stopped this demon before her clutches could get on all the. It's for the Hoenn region. Hoenn region. I said Hoenn. It's not Pokemon. That no one really believes it, but heard there was like this demon who tried to become queen herself, and that essentially the paladins of this area are the ones who stopped her from becoming. That's what you would know. But like I said, it was just the old wise tale.
Is a demon a fiend?
Well, demon. When they use the term demon, you're not really sure if it's like a demon or a devil, but the story just called it a demon.
I don't know what.
But yeah, it would
fiend
count as
encompasses.
being for any other.
Ooh.
Can I correlate the box,
The
coffin,
coffin.
and the fiend's heart all into one?
Are you smart
It
enough
is
for
a
that?
big,
I am not smart enough, but I will roll.
You give me a roll, Mike.
Oh,
That's
shit.
20. Yes, I am.
Fucking
moment
big
of
brain
clarity.
moment for
Two
real.
together, and you got 4.
Snorts.
I will allow you to speculate as much as you will right now.
Well, I will speculate all of that. The woman in the box, the coffin, the holy men in the empire of old. She is here on this vessel.
The Cambion.
Oh, yeah, and the Cambion.
Let's not forget the Cambion.
Actually, I feel like I want to be
Bravo,
like Clue or
friend.
something. You see here in the ages of past. Yes, and they
One
went
plus
here.
1 plus 2 plus 1. No, it's
Yeah.
1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. No.
Yes.
Yes, you do that.
Well done.
So, if there's some crazy demon devil thing in this box, and we have
We
its
should bind it
heart,
to our wills.
Lilith.
Good.
I mean, there's many options here. Perhaps we should continue with our original plan of getting the noble, and then we can ask him more questions about this.
Agreed.
Yeah.
To the little ship.
As well. Nobody on this ship is to touch this box or this chest.
No one wants to.
Do you want me to lock it back up?
Sure, but with something that we can unlock.
But
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, something we don't have to roll for.
Oh.
You know, you mean you can lock it right back up.
Okay, yeah.
If you like to. See the cat just sleeping on top of the coffin. What? Are we going somewhere now?
Right before we leave, I am just gonna take one last little look with my spyglass within this captain's quarters and make sure there's nothing else that we missed.
Perception check at the event.
Ooh, that is a 18.
When you look over everything again, you realize that there is one more magical thing. Not in the room, but there's another magical aura coming from the same box that her pictures.
Oh. Okay.
You know how like the jewelry boxes have like the layers? You realize there's another.
Little lady.
Okay. I'm gonna fiddle with it and try to.
It just
Pop it?
comes right off,
Mhm.
and you see a I can only describe this. It is a beauty kit kind of thing, but it also has like scalpel and a little hook and other types of tools. It's very odd. But you also notice things that are obviously meant to like do makeup stuff like that with it. When you look at the kit itself is magical altogether.
Like an embalming kit.
Like a disguise kit?
It's a very odd looking disguise kit.
Interesting.
You're more than welcome to try to arcana.
I was gonna say, I don't know. Give it an arcana.
Don't mind if I do.
That's a 1.
A 1.
I have no
It's
freaking idea.
magical as heck.
Yeah, it's magical.
Am I still in the room with you?
I'm gonna show it to
Yeah.
Lilith.
Okay, can I roll for it?
Yeah.
Because I like makeup.
Also,
Oh, 22.
Lilith's
I know
also
what
got
that
a
shit
wand.
is.
She's never seen anything like this. She doesn't even know what a beauty kit is.
Yeah.
So she's just kind of like,
She's like beauty.
oh, yeah, that. You look at that and you believe, it would give you essentially disguised self. But the kit would give you disguised self. So you take the kit, and when you like lift your smile up, it would move your smile, and it would actually like change your face a little bit.
Fascinating. Will it be
Nice.
most useful in your hands? And so I'm gonna pull that piece of it out and give it to her, but keep the charm.
Oh, yeah.
Captain, this is all right with you? Our rogue having a disguise kit. I think they'd be most useful to her.
Okay.
Nice. So with that, are we rowing?
Rowan.
So who you put in charge on this side of the?
Johnny.
Yeah. So Johnny's come over. He's nosing. He's like, sees the coffin, sees the chest. He immediately hears about the heart in the chest. He's like, "Okay, Captain, got it from here."
Johnny, if anyone opens one of those boxes, I will consider you completely responsible and I will have you walk off the ship. Understood?
I like that idea.
Aye.
And I wouldn't stay on this ship very long, in case you get hit by the wraith.
What?
Worked wonders for me.
They don't
But
seem to
not
be.
for the other person we saw.
They don't seem to be attacking much on the top deck.
Yeah.
I mean, they got him on the top deck.
He's in the captain's quarters, inside the ship.
Okay, Captain. Right. Come back soon. Real soon.
You're giving the orders now, huh, Johnny? That's cool.
No, I meant as like a. I hope you are safe
Sure.
along your journey, Captain. That's what I meant. I want you to be safe.
All right. So we're leaving you in charge of getting all the supplies back to our ship.
Mhm.
If anything goes crazy wrong, blow the gunpowder at the front of the ship and get out of there.
Yes, sir.
Venture party out.
So, you guys, you start rowing towards the island. and it almost like the
I mean, I don't know.
the fog. As you get close to the fog, you can kind of feel like it's moisture in the air, and once you start to pass through it, it gets to a point where you really can't see much, and then as soon as you break out of it, it is clear. It's a clear, sun's out, beautiful, and you see this like tropical island with a beautiful beach. You see some structures in the distance, but it looks like the growth has overtaken it.
If anyone finds me a mango, I will be the happiest person on the planet.
You then see
What's a mango?
a big bird. It's an odd-shaped bird.
Big bird.
A big bird?
How big are we talking about?
Well, it looks little in the distance.
Dang, that big bird.
Like from Sesame Street?
Yes.
Let me tell you about the letter A.
A, like agony. Like the pain you're about to be in.
No, not like this.
I hope it's not like a D.
Okay.
A is for attack.
D is for dragon.
Wagon. These.
Is it because I
That's-
mentioned dragons before we started?
No, it's not a dragon. I promise.
Giant bird. Giant bird.
Giant bird.
Giant
Bird.
bird.
Fire breathing
What are
bird.
D&D giant birds? Rocks. Is it a rock?
That's probably still known as a dragon.
Wagon.
There we go. That's attack. That's what's wrong.
Unless it's a
A is
Then I guess it
for
would be a fire
aggressive.
breathing bird.
B-E.
Aggressive.
Nice. Okay. So you see it just kind of coast
Bless you.
Thank you.
for a second, and then it kind of goes back behind some ruins, and then there are these really big, tall trees. And as you guys get closer, you just hear the ground kind of rumble a bit, and you see a giant creature with on 4 legs, with a very long neck, eating leaves on the top of a tree.
Aw.
Is that a dinosaur?
It is a dinosaur.
Ah!
Aw.
You've entered Jurassic Park.
And it's just eating, and it is massive.
Is
And it
it?
just looks at you guys. It's just eating some leaves, and then just
I love him.
back into the dense jungle. Beach. You see about 5 boats that have been beached far enough up so they won't go away, with all the oars and stuff inside them. You see these kind of like little lizard things like running around the beach. They got little fins this way. And they're
Oh,
just kinda
God. Oh, God. That's my least favorite dinosaur.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're just kind of running around, and then they all stop. There's like a herd of like 12 of them. And they all stop and look at you guys. You're at the beach.
I'm going to make just an intimidating just gust around me really quick that kind of sprays sand
Yeah.
and stare them down. Like, back off.
Like, I don't like that they all looked at us.
I don't like that they all looked at us at the same time. Get the hell out of here.
They look, and they all just like they all fan like this for a second, and then when they fan out like this,
Spit venom.
they they dart off in some really high grass.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Have any of us seen dinosaurs before?
No.
Lizards, I'm guessing,
Lizards, they
probably look like lizards.
They look like lizards.
I don't like this.
What were those?
I don't know.
Native
aren't you a
Turtle
bird?
Island.
Nature check.
I can try.
Maybe you have studied the
Maybe
word.
I happen to know what a dinosaur is.
Maybe you've seen
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Aren't you excited?
15.
15? You've heard of there's more ancient beasts. Long ago, you've seen like pictures or like drawings from like the druid who taught you of them, but just like their bones and things. You were given very, very bad, rough descriptions, but it is the closest thing you can think of to what you're seeing. But they were like before the apocalypse happened.
So, do those things eat meat?
Some do.
I assume anything. Teeth. Something, at least sharp teeth. Not like the long necks there.
And flat teeth usually mean
Right.
veggie.
Veggies.
Oh. So that big guy's good?
I wouldn't piss it off.
Let's just try and find what we're looking for and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Dude, I've been wanting to do some dinosaurs somewhere, and then I was like, wait a second. This is my opportunity.
Jurassic Park is my all-time favorite movie.
So I was like, I'm gonna do dinosaurs. I love them.
Mhm.
Alright, so jungle. You can see give me survival checks actually. Let's do survival. Survival checks would definitely DC is going to be a 13 or higher
13.
is what you would need. You can see
Oh, hell
where
yeah.
where humanoids were hacking a path through this. The growth looks like it's like aggressively already started to cover it up, but that is definitely unnaturally low and very straight like a path. Out of the beach area into the jungle proper.
18.
Now, you not only see that, but you can also see the trails of like smaller creatures and animals,
Hmm.
and you see another set that's prowling around, and you're like, okay, because you're worried about some that eat meat, and you see some of the big prints from the larger ones and the plant eaters. You obviously the print of there's another type of animal here that is definitely a predator. Like you see like the motion saying like that thing was hunting. So there's something out in there somewhere that does probably hunt.
Okay.
So you know that much.
Yeah.
You know what they are. You know exactly what they are.
Yeah.
My favorite dinosaur. DM, can the velociraptors please have feathers? Since we know now that they have feathers.
They can have feathers if you. I don't mind. I
Yay.
don't mind my velociraptors having feathers. They're gonna be terrible anyway. So the trail is forward. Mike.
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Mike.
Yes, 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 yes.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Can it be a strength saving throw?
Nope.
You'll be good.
15.
15. Fortunately for you, your wisdom goes down by 1. Your strength goes up by 1.
Well, I mean, that's nice. I guess. No.
So cursed.
Aaron, I can't keep lowering my wisdom score.
And you can hear food.
Mine.
In the
Oh.
in the tall grass.
Who,
Tall grass with those things.
who said that?
Food. Are they food? Are
Food?
they food? I don't know.
Food?
Food.
Who talking to me? Who? Show yourself.
Food. He's big. You see food? You see some of the things with little things that come out? Food? Are you food?
What do you hear?
Food?
Step out.
Mike, you
What?
can speak to all reptilians now. You're currently has evolved to the point where you can speak to reptilians. So it's a permanent speaking animal, but only, like,
Only reptiles.
Oh my
I
god.
think they
Oh
want
my
to
god,
eat.
I love it.
Are you food? Food?
No,
Food?
no, it's not food.
You smell like food.
Don't you even think about it.
Food? 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 We need more. We need more. We need more of us. More, more, more. Is there more of us? More, more. And then on the other side of the island, you hear more. We're more. We're more. Okay, come on. Food. More.
Captain,
More food. More.
We probably
food.
want to get
We need
going.
more. 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 And they're calling out to each other, gathering a bigger group of themselves.
Do we hear like the noises?
Yeah, you just hear the chirps.
Cool. Immediately going invisible.
We probably want to get going, Captain.
I'm gonna get my steel defender out, and I'm just gonna throw like a metal ball like wherever I hear the chirping, so he just goes to fetch it.
Yeah.
Try to scatter him out a little bit, maybe.
Okay, okay, okay.
You just see like a
Food, food, food. Wait, what's that? What's that? What's that? Food, food? No, it's not food. Not food, not food. And then,
Yeah, try to eat that.
it runs out there, and it's just like trouncing in the grass, and you can hear, Mike, you hear them all like shouting, and like, we'll try to eat it. Someone try to eat it. We're gonna try to eat it. And then you hear it like just bite like one of them, and then you hear like hissing noises, and you see liquid like spray across the grass and like melt parts of the grass as they start spitting acid everywhere in that area. And your steel defender comes back, little marks of acid,
Well, that's
and he
terrifying.
starts spitting acid in it. Your steel defender has taken 7 points of damage as they start spitting acid at it, and they just go, not food, not food, not food, not food. More.
Oh, I don't like that.
More.
Can I see one of them? Or
Uh,
are they all in the grass?
yeah, they're all running in the grass right now. They look like they're even more scattered around now because of the steel defender. But you can hear them gather. It looks like they're trying to gather quite a bunch before they try to eat you guys.
I'm gonna
I
pull-
can't roll
We have to-
persuasion to convince them that we're not food.
Sure.
Okay, well that's a big no.
Yeah. But it looks like they're trying to hurry before you guys get too far in. Looks like they're trying to get as many as they can before you go further in. Like, their hunting spot's right here at the beach. More. Hurry, more. So you guys, what do you guys do?
Cajun, tell them that your friend is a powerful sorcerer and that if they touch one of us, that I will fry them where they stand.
Sure. I try to relate that
Yep.
to them.
And while I'm standing there and he's talking, I'm just gonna have Gust going around me just to look intimidating, just kicking up sand.
Friends, powerful sorcerer, lightning and thunder, fire coming from the skies, doom and gloom, cats and dogs living together.
Okay. Give me an intimidation with advantage.
Wow, I'm glad you gave me advantage. That is a 14.
Okay. So, as you say that to them, and she's whipping up the dust. Look, they really don't like the sand whipped up in their eyes, so they're just kind of like, stop it, and they all just go silent.
You're gusting right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to grease that gust. Try to spread grease everywhere.
Yeah, so just kind of all over the yeah, that does it. And they just kind of go silent. They go. Like they're all like stopped, and then one goes, "Ooh."
They were intimidated for a second. They're
I
like,
wanted to knock that one away.
maybe
like,
worth it.
like golf.
And that yeah. So you butt that one, it was just like, and then they just doom.
Ooh.
And then you see match. they just you hear another one in the far distance shouting, "More food!" and they all run. And then, as they say that, they're going after something else now. Like you guys are too much trouble. And you see behind the bushes around you, about 25 of them just rush out in that direction. And you see some
have a
like
torch.
larger lizard, and they just
torch.
spit and swarm all over.
And a tinderbox.
Could have lit them all on fire.
All right, that's our cue to go now.
Go.
Now, if we're going.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's so funny.
So you guys.
So we're not burning down the jungle?
No,
No.
not yet. It's ready though. It's prepped for
Okay.
our exit if we decide.
Gotcha.
I mean, for the big T-Rex that's gonna chase us at the end.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. God,
Oh,
there
God.
has to be, right? I can feel like I need a murder source.
Rawr.
We need to go faster. Go faster.
So as you begin to move the trail, are you still invisible?
Yes.
Okay. So one of your party members is you do not see them.
Well, Silo's not invisible.
You see a floating rat.
Yeah, I just put him under my hat, so
So he's just like this rat. Just
yeah.
well, no, it's not your hat. He's invisible too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. He'd be invisible.
then I'm just bumping into y'all so that you know that I'm still here.
Now and then you get a.
Just little.
Why don't you just take the lead if you're going to be bumping into us?
Why would I take lead?
Well, you can see things and nobody can see you.
I'm gonna telepathically to ask Cleo if she's doing all right.
She's just scared.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but she's good. She's good. She's good.
Perception checks as you guys are following the trail. So
I perceive 9.
20.
So, ooh, that's a good one. Oh,
Nope.
that's one.
I don't see nothing. 8.
And
Thank goodness.
Feel like I should.
The
not
gold
be in the
eyes,
lead,
they're
but
seeing everything.
Well, we
So,
don't know that.
As you guys are walking, and this jungle is not easy trekking. It is dense. Even with they cleared, they probably did not move through here easily. And you guys are moving for about over half an hour, and you're making slow pace. You can still see the trail. That first roll still allows you to see the trail, and then you get to some of the trees, and then you are looking at the trees all around you, the massive ones, and then you see 2 eyes out of like the trees. You guys recognition, they close their eyes. When they do, they blend in with the bark again.
Hmm. So eyes on a tree.
Yeah. So you
And
just
then-
saw like eyes, and you realize someone is painted camouflage just like the bark, and you just saw them when their eyes opened, and then when they closed again, they blended back in with the bark.
Okay. Show yourself. I saw you.
Who?
And almost like stepping forward, almost like he comes out of the tree, but it's just all like outer camouflage. You see a large humanoid man, and he's about 7.5, 8 feet tall.
I am taking aim.
Rolls his neck, kind of smears a bit of the natural paint and camouflage he's used. Bald head. And he first starts like speaking in a
I am going to cast comprehend languages.
Okay. You do that. And then you kind of like war outsiders. The elder must know. And then he's like, and he kind of like does like a bird call. And in that, even with your comprehend languages, even though it's just a bird call, you realize there is some sort of something spoken being done in that call, and then you see a woman like descend from like another down, um, more like wearing camouflage clothes, not kind of completely blending. Like this guy was like completely nude, blending in, and he just steps out forward. She kind of above, and you see she has like a monstrous bow, almost as tall as she is, who's also capping around 7, 8.5 feet tall. And then she kind of like, she's like, "Are you with the other outsiders? The ones who travel to the forbidden place? Are you some people? Yeah, are you looking for them?"
We're looking for them. We mean you no harm. We want to get them and we want to leave.
Then why do I smell more of you than I see?
Oh,
Around.
My friend is afraid. So she's hiding herself.
Kind of like puts her, like hangs her long bow back over her shoulder. You see the guy, he like melds back in, and you think that it's not just a little bit, maybe there is some kind of, he just kind of like melds back in and closes his eyes, like he's back part of the tree. If you come with peace, then I will only give you peace.
I will.
Farah, hunter of our tribe. It's not my permission to decide what happens or where you can and can't go. But the other outsiders got permission, so maybe my elder will allow you as well. But she's kind of like looking around, like she's constantly looking for you. Like she doesn't know where you are. Once again, but it would be good if we start open.
She wants you to be visible.
Hmm. I will lower aim and become visible.
She kind of gives you a nod. Right then. That's a good start. Please. And when she walks towards one of these full brushes, when she moves it aside, you see like a perfect trail that's hidden among things. She's like, "This way." She starts to guide you. And what you eventually see down this trail, you see a community that is like partially living like at the base of these trees, that their bases are massive and canopied so you can live underneath them, and then there are houses within. You notice there are sentries kind of all around, and you see like there are like kids, and they are running around. And you see some of them playing with those little things, like so the little things, and you see a pen full of velociraptors, and you see some of them go up to one, like grab it, and they like kind of make like almost like a clicking noise to it, and it like responds, and they both leave out of another entrance. Well, the people you're looking for went to the forbidden place some time ago. If they haven't returned now, then it's probably the old spirits who have them. But I suppose that's for you to decide. Give me perception checks.
19.
13.
20.
16.
Okay.
6.
6. It takes longer for you to dawn on everyone else, but this, you look at this community, you look at all of them, they're moving around. It's like 85% female, male like ratio.
Nice.
But they're all like tall and just massive. and just like moving around and just kind of mulling about. Like even the children like are already like you see them kind of like was like training and they're doing like their wrestling, and all of them kind of here. And what she will do is she essentially will take you to like a kind of like center area, and it looks like there is like almost like seats made out of like stone and logs. She will tell you all to wait here. She will go get her chief. And she kind of walks off. You guys are kind of left to your devices. Granted, there are most of the kids or stuff are looking at you, like they're just kind of like. Well, it's also looking at them. Kind of looking at each other.
The kiddos.
They just kind of like. It's kind of like they're just kind of like roaring at each other.
Mm-hmm.
They're bonding. They're bonding. Obviously bonding. But it's
How
just-
does my cat feel?
This is not civilized.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, Muse lady. We are not in a civilized world anymore.
Would you like one of them to pet you? They might find you interesting.
Absolutely not. Their hands are full of dirt.
You can bathe yourself.
Heavens.
They've
It's like
probably
forever,
never
never
seen a
come
cat. They've probably never seen a cat.
Yeah, they're for you looking at it. He's like, I don't.
Or a tiefling, for that matter.
Yeah. You guys are getting a lot of strange looks. Nick,
Yes.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, you're
one of
good.
one of the younger kids comes up to you and asks you, like, starts like, and you know that they're asking, does he speak to the world wildlife? Does he speak to the trees?
They're wondering if you're a druid.
Do you know the song?
A song. Do you know a song?
More specific.
Hmm.
Song. And they kind of just make a motion. Nick, give me a wisdom check.
I'm okay at those.
It feels like he's jabbing a finger in a man's skull every time he rolls.
23.
Like you didn't notice before, but the trees are like humming a melody. Like your druidic senses like realize that there is
Ooh.
actually a song around you.
Hmm.
And as you kind of look around, you realize like something up. These trees are more than just your regular. Like, I don't know, like they have some sort of magic, maybe even sentience, intelligence, something.
And I'll look at them and I'll nod.
I do.
Mhm.
And as soon as you do that, and he starts speaking, you don't need a translator anymore, because you now know the song. It's like
Hmm.
I thought you could see. I thought you could hear the song. All right. It's good to meet you. And
Likewise.
kind of runs off. So now he's speaking their native dialect.
Hmm.
So, all right.
I don't know what to call
That's
this dialect,
cool.
but you know it.
I'm just gonna call
Mhm.
it a song.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
Island song.
So it takes a little bit. Let's see. So your mouse ring, head out. There's a lot of sounds and smells. There's like you're not sure how old this girl is because her frame like is already larger than yours, but she's very much kind of looking. Makes a few clicks and reaches down and it grabs like this big, ugly looking thing and just like this is her pet.
Aw.
You have a pet? I have a pet?
Yeah.
I feel like yours would eat mine.
And she kind of like squeezes it and his belly kind of makes like
Okay.
Weird. No idea what it is.
Hmm.
She offers you to.
Pet it
Yeah.
very hesitantly while I
Yeah.
put a finger out.
Yeah, it's like scales.
Yeah.
You're like kind of slimy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of makes a squeeze motion.
Oh.
Do you do it? Do you give the squeeze? You're like,
She's like, I don't like this.
yeah. And it does. It's kind of just like it, like when it does, almost like its mouth and tongue just kind of like bleh, out for a bit. And then it laughs, and then it just all comes back in, and then it just kind of like limp it down, and then it just starts waddling away.
Okay,
Yep.
Yep. that happened.
Mhm. People are staring at you, of course. I'm sorry, you look so different. Yes, you have like a young man in your face. Yeah, you both are just got like in each other's face, and he's ready to just start. So he kind of like makes his hands like he start gonna like he's like gonna like, and he wants to headbutt you.
I will indulge him with.
You like go for it though?
No, I'll go. I'll go.
Yeah, go
Just-
all
hey,
in.
if I didn't spare Johnny.
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, that's a 21, 23.
Yeah, so you just both lean back and you headbutt into each other, and he goes flying back, and you see some of the others go. They really excited till someone else steps up.
Yeah, yeah.
And they just and they just you just start headbutting. And then you're just like these guys, they're headbutting you.
Hey, I don't get this kind of action on the ship, so you know.
Ah.
These guys are big, and so it's really fun.
It's calling me weak.
And while they're distracted watching that, I'm gonna just pull out my little spyglass and just kind of look around, see if I notice anything looking kind of magical.
Okay. One thing is the trees give
Mm.
off a gentle glow. You see that some of the weapons, though they may look primitive in nature, are also magical. You notice that some of the arrows and the quivers, some of the heads of the spears, are all kind of magical. It doesn't take you long to realize it may not be a magical item. Almost the material itself
Mm.
has magical properties.
Mm.
Like whatever metal they're using, whatever metal or stone cup they're using, those tools and that metal has a magical hue to them, natural. So you believe like anything made out of this, like any kind of weapon, no matter how crude, will still be treated as a magic weapon
Mm.
that they're using.
Mm.
You would notice there is there's a massive like pool of water, almost like a basin, that gives off the most glow.
Mm.
And you see every now and then someone comes and like drinks from
Mhm.
it. I mean,
I'm going to ask them if I can. I'm going to point on one of the kids that's maybe looking at the cat. I'm going to point at the water and pull out like a flask and ask, like point at my flask and point at the water and be like, And kind of ask if I can have
they
some.
make a motion like you to drink.
to drink?
Mhm.
Okay.
They
All
say
right.
You can drink.
Okay. So I'm going to go to the water and I'm going to drink it.
Nice. So,
I'm curious.
And cursed. Just kidding.
so
Curious
so while
and
this is going
cursed.
on, and what is our fearless captain doing? Kind of like watching everything kind of
Just
go off.
mission focused. I'm ready to go see the spared people.
You ready to go? You ready to go figure out where this noble is? So you're looking around. You see a few people wearing like current day clothing, but kind of off. Like maybe they traded for it. Like you see one of these people who just pretty much wearing like a cloth, but now they're wearing like a really nice feathered hat. And they're just kind of like walking around. It's kind of like swaggering with their new fancy off-worlder hat, outsider hat kind of deal. So you think that whoever was here did some trading with these people or something like that. But you only see an item here, an item there. And as you drink from the basin, you would see a man begin to walk up. He is very old, white, hair, kind of top. But regardless of his age, he is still a massive Hulk like all the others. And he will speak actually like the common tongue. And he will say, "Ah, more outsiders, but not from the other group. The trees sing a different song. That you came upon a different vessel. That's what the trees tell me. Come to my hut, and we will discuss things." That's a good spot. We're gonna cut it for today. You guys are in a strange land, meeting a strange people with their own very strange customs.
And
So-
dinosaurs.
And dinosaurs.
Very
Okay.
strange.
I have some inspiration. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say I thought about like calling Skull Island a little bit. I'm not gonna tell you I did that. I'm not gonna tell you I thought, wouldn't it be cool to have an indigenous indigenous species here?
Yeah.
And I was like, what are they gonna be like? And I was like, dude, what if they were like Goliaths, but then not? Like Goliath,
Like
but,
early Goliath.
not like tree, not like mountains, but like forest.
Let's make them like avatars.
So it's I don't know. That's what came in my head, and I was like, yeah, okay. Here's this new subclass of Goliath I made. There we go. Boom shot.
Boom.
Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for playing with us. That's weird. Thank you. Just tongue tied. It's all right. Starting at the end of this week, the previous episode will appear on YouTube, edited and all that good stuff. And then from here on, you'll be able to start watching the episodes you missed or just want to relive the fun with us on YouTube. So please, guys, look forward to that. Remember to follow, like, share with your friends, and the quest never ends.
Yeah.